Renegade Immortal Episode 169. In the previous episode, Wang Lin's unstoppable power and the effects of the Celestial Ascension Fruit pushed him to new heights. His rage and overwhelming battle intent left a trail of destruction across the Fire Demon country, consuming everything in his path. Even seasoned cultivators and demon generals who dared to stand in his way were no match, falling instantly to his terrifying strength. As he flew across the sky, the earth withered beneath him, and the life force of every creature nourished his body. Even the most skilled demon generals and their soldiers struggled to contain him. Realizing that Wang Lin, though injured, had become a force far beyond ordinary comprehension. At the end of the previous episode, Wang Lin unleashed his full slaughter energy, summoning thousands of dragon-like auras that filled the air, preparing to engage the massive army of 100,000 demon soldiers in a blood-soaked clash. What will happen next? Stay tuned. And the story continues. It was not false that 100,000 demon soldiers could destroy an ascendant cultivator. But only if this ascendant cultivator wasn't Wang Lin. Most cultivators would struggle when facing such overwhelming numbers. Even if they possessed powerful spells, the soldiers could combine their demonic spiritual energy into a formation, creating a terrifyingly cohesive force. But Wang Lin was far from ordinary. At this moment, he was consumed by a kind of wild frenzy, a reckless courage that made him fearless of death itself. How could mere soldiers frighten him? His celestial slaughter art thrived on slaughter. The more bloodshed, the stronger the energy it produced. With the Celestial Ascension Fruit in his system, Wang Lin's origin soul was surging with immense power, and celestial spiritual energy filled his body to the brim. He was beyond the reach of 100,000 soldiers. Certainly, if there were 5 times more soldiers, he might face defeat, but against just 100,000, he was unstoppable. As the tragic screams of the demon soldiers echoed across the battlefield, the slaughter energy surged outward uncontrollably, flowing through their ranks. The energy was so potent that it caused the gathered demonic spiritual energy to take shape, forming a massive scorpion. This spectral scorpion's body was vast, and its tail swirled with such force it seemed capable of tearing through space itself. From the walls above, a middle-aged man observed with a somber expression. "Go and kill this person," he commanded. The demon generals immediately charged toward Wang Lin. Wang Lin noticed over 10 strands of killing intent closing in simultaneously. He reacted swiftly, raising his right pinky and pointing it forward. Underworld Finger. This technique was unique to ascendant-level cultivators. A single finger capable of summoning the underworld itself. With his domain and origin soul now fully fused, this gesture represented the cycle of life and death, the ultimate transformation of existence under his control. As his pinky moved, countless flashes of lightning erupted across the sky, and an enormous river appeared, hanging in the air. This river was not ordinary water, it was a swirling, cloudy torrent filled with remnants and limbs, countless ghosts struggling within, and human faces appearing and disappearing in the currents. As Wang Lin waved his finger, the river surged downward, engulfing everything in its path. The sky darkened as the river descended, activating his life and death domain. This underworld river was the culmination of 10 years of Wang Lin's enlightenment, during which he fused his origin soul with his domain. Unlike the reincarnation cycles dictated by heaven, this river belonged entirely to him. He had comprehended the essence of the heaven's cycle of life and death, and now he had manifested it as his own creation. The demon generals charging forward were caught completely by the river. They struggled desperately, but Wang Lin's control was absolute. Only a few could catch glimpses of the spell's mechanics, but it was enough to terrify them. From the wall, the middle-aged man's face went pale. He took several steps back, unable to hide his disbelief. This is impossible? He is only an ascendant cultivator, yet he has created his own underworld river. He has reached the second step toward the edge of the heavens Tao. For Wang Lin, this was the most significant breakthrough in his cultivation thus far. The river was still a vague concept in his mind, the product of 10 years of effort. But the stimulation from the Celestial Ascension Fruit and the surge of celestial energy in his body brought that concept to reality. He was finally taking the crucial step toward becoming a true Taoist, a cultivator of his own Tao. Independent of the heavens, earth, immortals, and gods. As the underworld river engulfed more than 10 demon generals, they struggled violently, shaking the river itself. Wang Lin's eyes glowed red as he became a shadow, entering the river. Once inside, the river stabilized, as immovable as Mount Tai. Anyone who wishes to kill me will be trapped in my underworld river. This is my reincarnation cycle, not controlled by heaven, Wang Lin declared, his voice merging with the river itself, infusing it with the power of reincarnation. The river surged back, disappearing from the mortal plane, and the demon generals trapped within vanished entirely. The spectral scorpion formed by the demon soldiers collapsed under the force of 30,000 strands of slaughter energy, which merged with the prior 100,000 strands Wang Lin had absorbed. A dense, gray gas formed around him, like a cloak covering the earth itself. The middle-aged man on the wall was pale and panicked. He had assumed he could kill Wang Lin easily, given that they were at the same cultivation level and Wang Lin was seriously injured. Now, his confidence evaporated completely. Clutching a precious black beast bone, he activated it, enveloping himself in black gas and teleporting away, retreating in fear. Wang Lin, meanwhile, advanced steadily. The strands of slaughter energy continued to surge around him, a visible testament to his overwhelming might. His body, fully restored by the life force of the earth and empowered by slaughter energy, was reaching a peak he had never experienced before. His cold snort had not appeared in several days, a sign that his body and mind were now fully prepared for the coming challenges. In the capital of the fire demon country, a head steward stood silently by a luxurious transfer array. He opened his eyes as it activated, expecting the return of a commander-in-chief or vice-commander-in-chief. Instead, a withered, reluctant-looking mummy fell from the void. The death of a vice-commander-in-chief was a grave matter, and the demon emperor's roar echoed through the capital, commanding all cultivators to find and kill the mysterious assailant. Meanwhile, Wang Lin departed the border of the fire demon country, carrying the energy of 100,000 strands of slaughter energy. He was like a ferocious meteor, charging toward the source of the attacks, his battle intent rising ever higher. In the black tower on the ancient battleground, a ghostly light flickered within a set of damaged armor. An old man in black, the one who had saved Hu Pao, knelt before it. He received a divine sense message, instructing him to stop Wang Lin from stepping onto the ancient battleground. 3 pieces of demonic armor, the wrist guard, chest piece, and shoulder guard, flew out and merged with the old man, transforming into a complete set of armor. His body infused with a monstrous amount of devilish energy. Enduring great pain, the old man's eyes glowed with a devilish light. This devil servant obeys, he whispered. Rising to his feet, he summoned the demon guardians. Beginning with Windsong, a woman clad in armor with tattoos covering her face and body, reminiscent of demon general Xie Lian. The earth shook violently as the old man continued his summons. Explosions rocked the ground, and a lean old man emerged, crawling out like a feral beast, presenting himself as Demon Guardian Earth Devil. At the same time, soul fragments filled the horizon, forming a black cloud composed of no less than 100 million fragments. The cloud shaped into a massive cone, and from below it, a sullen young man slowly walked forward. The roars of the countless soul fragments echoed across the area. Demon Guardian Hu Pao, present. In this episode, we saw Wang Lin facing 100,000 demon soldiers and unleashing the full power of his celestial slaughter art. Fueled by the Celestial Ascension Fruit and 10 years of enlightenment, he created his own underworld river, a reincarnation cycle entirely under his control, showing that he had truly begun to cultivate his own Tao. With this incredible power, he effortlessly defeated the demon generals and prepared to confront even greater challenges ahead. What happens next? Stay tuned for the next episode of Renegade Immortal. If you enjoyed this episode or found it exciting, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel to get notifications for the latest episodes following Wang Lin's journey. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.